Hey lizards. Um, I asked on what is my hair doing? You see this? Not okay. Whatever. So, I had asked on Instagram and whatever on whether or not I should post my daily makeup video or not. Wrong wording. Sorry. A video of how I do my makeup daily. So this should be interesting. Ignore all the dumb lights. That side is too bright for this video. Oh well. So let's get started. So most people use like primers and stuff. One, I'm broke. Two, I'm too lazy for that. So let me move my soda. So I always start with Cover Up. I use the e.l.f. 16-hour camo. Or yeah, camo concealer. I call it Cover Up. Sorry. But it's concealer. Always put it underneath my eyeballs because I don't get enough sleep at all. So there's always like dark circles. And then put it on my forehead right here because I got like pimples and grossness up there. Down a little bit on my nose, on my cheek, and then across my chin. Now, if you are looking on trying to find something done professionally, you should probably click off now because I'm not like actually good. So I'm gonna blend this in. And I looked like some kind of Indian, bro. I know this is a lot, guys. It's taking forever. So I do apologize. So you can skip ahead like 10-20 seconds. If you need a little bit more oil, add a little bit more. I usually put enough to cover my face, but obviously didn't this round. I should be looking at the camera, but I'm using my mirror. It's bigger, and it's better, and yes. So I'm gonna Okay, there's the, hold on. Okay, there's the concealer. Yes, it may be a bit pale, but at least I'm not a red hot mess. Okay, next step. For me anyways. Hold on, I'm trying to find it. My makeup table's a mess. Gotta clean it. Oh, here it is under my pens. So I use Sassy and Cheek BB Beauty Cream for this next part. It works really, really well. You can usually find like both the concealer I just used and this at Walmart for pretty cheap, like really cheap. And like if you're looking for something to go off of, just a tip, don't like go like directly step by step by the makeup video you are watching, because like everyone's facial features are different and everything, like everyone is different in a good way, but just don't go like completely like the same. My beauty cream or BB cream and concealer is pretty much the same shade, because you can't really tell the difference between the two, which is probably a good thing. I don't know. But anyways, I like the fact that like I wasn't even trying to make it like the same color. So it's gonna try to, I don't know. I want it to be relatively the same color, but it is literally, but whatever. And I have like people asking like, well, if they're the same exact color and basically the same thing, why do you put both on? I was like, okay, one, I can pack the concealer in a beauty blender into like my bag, and like wherever I'm going, I could go into the bathroom if my makeup's starting to wear off. I can go, like, especially like if I have a pimple, like for a couple of days during graduation I had a pimple right here, and I had to keep going into the bathroom every like, and especially in like my graduation dinner and like like the practice, the graduation like the actual graduation, and then my dinner, like I went in to kept putting concealer on to help cover it up. And then like I have really naturally rosy cheeks. That's why I won't put blush on, because even when I put bronzer and highlight on, you can still see part and like all this other stuff. You can still see my rosy cheeks. And then like a lot of people that like watch me, like my friends and stuff, but are always like, why don't you put it into like blend it into your neck or whatever. Or like, okay, one, it like I don't use powder stuff because to me like that's, I don't personally like using powders. That's just me. And then two, like I just used the last bit of my BB cream. You can't even tell where I put it on my hand, which was right here because it's still sticky from it. Or not sticky, but you know, the feeling it has. So, let's move on. So, the next step I'm going to use is eyeshadow. And I'm going to be using the Revolution the Revolution eyeshadow palette. Beware, I'm going to open it. It looks like a mess, but I obviously use it a lot. So today I'm going to be using the hot-headed eyeshadow thing as a like base, or my whatever. I'm not good with makeup terminology. If you hear background noise, it's like trash pickup day. So you can usually find like the Revolution palettes on like their website. Because they do have a website. They are a bit pricey, but they do have a lot of great deals at times. And so the hot-headed is, hold on, this one right here. I had already used all of the, hold on, like one, and it was like mesmeric or something like that. Okay, so now I'm gonna be using the Glam, which is this right here. And so it's a lighter, it's like a shimmery white. I'm just gonna put it in the corner right there and above. I'm gonna pull my hair back out of my face so when you can see my face. Doubt anyone actually wants to see it, but I don't want to get makeup in my hair. Okay. Now I'm gonna do the other eye. And usually if I don't see like each side matched on like shimmeriness or like brightness, I usually go in and I even it up some. I think that looks pretty even, pretty good. So the next thing I'm gonna do is highlighter, and I use the Hello Halo liquid highlighter. It's like a gold. It's Wet n Wild, so you can usually find it at Walmart pretty cheap. Always put it on my nose. I also have a lot of people be like, well, why don't you put it on all areas of your face all at once? But you put it on. And I personally don't do that just because, like, it's harder to spread on my face once I put it on and it starts setting. So I'm gonna do a bit of my Cupid. And I'm gonna go. You don't want like too much of this stuff on because it does kind of get cakey if you put too much on. I mean, it is a good product. I do recommend it. It's just too much. Like, if you put too much on, it is obviously, like, you can tell there's too much. Like, you can feel it and people can see it. Like, that it's too much. Okay. So there's that. Now, I'm trying to think what it's called. Contour. Or, this whole, thing is contour, but bronzer. So, I am using the, Beauty Site palette. And, you can get it at Walmart. But I think you have to, like, order it online. But I'm not 100% sure. It might depend on where you're at and where you're located. And what's your closest Walmart and, like, availability. And you can use whatever you want. Like, you don't have to use what I'm using just because. Okay, so I'm gonna. Hold on. And I know it looks kind of dumb right now, because it looks like just like a dumb blurry line. But, give me 2 seconds to fix it. That is a dirty brush. Hold on. Some of you are probably thinking, why does it matter? It doesn't matter, it's just... I have to clean my brushes though. See, that looks much better than it did before. It usually does take me like 20-30 minutes in the morning to do my makeup, like the full force. And so, I mean, here lately I haven't really been doing it. But I thought today, like, why not? Because, like, I'm just sitting around doing nothing anyways. I'm not gonna worry about doing my eyebrows today, because I usually color them in, but I'm not gonna do it today. Just because I don't want to. there's that. So now, it's a second drink break. Okay. I'm not gonna worry about eyeliner either because I don't usually wear it. So next I'm gonna be putting on mascara. I usually have two different forms that two different ones I usually wear. It doesn't matter what kind of mascara you use, as long as it works well for you. So, and these two work really well for me. And I like them both. It depends on which one I pick up first. And so there's the Beauty Sight mascara. Comes with the palette. There was it was a big whole like box thing. It had like eyeshadow and mascara and like eyebrow stuff and lip stuff, and it was like a really cool like just big box. A friend from church gave it to me because he had bought one for his daughter and they accidentally like shipped two to him, like two different of these big packet thing, like big bundles, and they didn't want to accept the second one, like they didn't want it returned back to them, so they said he could just keep it, and so he gave me the second thing, which was cool. I do appreciate it because, you know, I obviously use the makeup a lot. And then like with the Revolution palette and, you know, the Revolution setting spray, which I will be using at the end. My boyfriend's mom gave it to me, and I am very thankful that she did because, I mean, I love her to death. She's a sweetheart. Like, I couldn't think of a better person to hang out with, to be honest. Yeah, I hang out with my mom, guys. Like, legit. All the, like, women in my life that I call mom, I call them mom because, you know, there's my mom and then there's a bunch of other moms. But they all are such good role models and I love them all. But let's get back to the video. I get distracted easily. So what I'm going to be using today is a Wet n Wild Mega Wear mascara. You can find it at Walmart. Like most of these products you can find at Walmart. Revolution, I'm not 100% sure you can find at Walmart, but it doesn't hurt to look. My curler, which it is an e.l.f. curler. All the brushes I have are like e.l.f. and Wet n Wild and stuff like that kind of brushes. Okay. There's that. So, one last thing, I'm going to be using the NYX Slip Tease lip gloss, whatever you want to call it. I honestly like putting this on because it has a mint smell to it. It's like the mint chocolate. Okay, there's that. Okay. So, I'm going to be using the Revolution setting spray to make sure it stays. Okay. Ta-da! Hold on, So, If you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. Comment below what you think. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the gray notification bell so you get notified every time I post. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!